an ce barayi sun sai sun ka dawo sun dawo gaba da masu ka suna kawo.
So if he hits you, there is this that kills people like this. Later, by this thing. Duka kenan?
Akwai sai.
Da Allah ka duka.
To ga
ka duka da Allah.
These are not cannons. Cannons will not be.
Wasu sun ce to sun
These are part of this. Bombs.
Maybe they use it for one or two. Yes. We arrived at Dangebi village in Zurmi local government area of Zamfara state. We've met the village chief who has been very, very gracious enough to take us around to the scene of the accident. And from what we've observed, clearly there were points of impact where obviously whatever type of ammunition that was used impacted the ground based on the size of the crater we saw on the ground, and some of the sharpness we've also been able to recover showed that indeed the impacts on some of the destroyed buildings we saw, some of the branches of trees that were also shown to us. We intend to go back with some of those evidences. Definitely they will undergo forensic examination, and it will help us to come up with a very, very something much more useful that the Chief of Air Staff will use to make his own informed decision on the next action to take with regards to what we need to do to avoid this situation moving forward, and of course to work with the community to reach out and ameliorate some of these situations, what this situation has caused for the community. But most importantly, I think what we should be taking away from this is the sincerity of purpose, the transparency of purpose, the accountability that the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Bakar, has exhibited here. He has been very, very worried since the news broke out that there might have been some unfortunate incidents here in this village where some innocent civilians were erroneously killed. Since then, he felt there was a need to constitute a fact-finding team to travel to the spot where the incident happened and to see for ourselves and to come up with some recommendations on what needed to be done. And of course, that's why throughout today we've been traveling from Abuja, Kaduna to Gusau, to Talata Marafa, and of course coming here about 4 hours by road that we're here today. This shows the seriousness with which the chief wants to find a closure to this situation, to show empathy, which in itself is in line with international humanitarian laws, because it's very, very important that we take responsibility whenever some of these things happen, because we need to give trust to all Nigerians. We need to give them the reason to believe in what we're doing, because without building that trust, without sustaining the trust of Nigerians in our operations, then whatever we're doing will not mean anything to anybody. Yeah.
So would you like to give any updates as to what is happening to those who are recovering based on what the information is?
Yes, before we came to this village, we had visited the governor, and we were very, very encouraged by the kind words he had for the armed forces in general and for the Nigerian Air Force in particular. And he has assured us that for those that are undergoing medical examination, treatment and all of that, he has taken responsibility to ensure that they get the best treatment. In fact, when we came in to Gusau this afternoon, he had informed us that his deputy governor was on the way to this village, you know. I'm sure we might have missed him somewhere along the line, you know, but that also shows the commitment of His Excellency to ensuring that his citizens get the best treatment they need to heal. He also understands the complexity of the type of security challenge that we're facing in this country. Asymmetric warfare is sometimes very, very, very difficult to handle. You know, you're fighting an enemy that it becomes very difficult for you to differentiate him from innocent civilians. So sometimes these mistakes happen, but it is not intentional and it's not meant in any way to put our citizens in harm's way. And I can assure you, at the end of the day, we'll be taking useful lessons out of this that will enhance our operations moving forward.